You know, we've been on the DIY subreddit a couple times before, and I pronounce it that way to differentiate it from the normal acronym, but this is the first time I'm really kind of questioning why the subreddit art is just images of beautiful scenery that has nothing to do with anything that's going on below it. But hey, maybe you're supposed to ask why about that on top of asking why for all the posts. So let's go and ask why for all the top things for the past month. We'll start off down here with combat sandals. I mean, it's for when you gotta also be stylish while looking super rugged and hardcore. Also, those look like they were straight up cut out of a real combat boot. So a real DIY project right there. Really did it himself. It looks like something that someone would wear in like ancient Greece, at least from the images and media that I've seen of reenactments of ancient Greece. Having not been there myself, I didn't live a few thousand years ago. Other than the whole like steel-toed boot and thick sole component, I think that the things, the shoes that looked like that back then had a really thin sole to them. But otherwise, it's like a combination of modern military and ancient military all rolled into one. It's pretty genius when you think about it. When your kid colors your furniture in magic marker, just call it rustic French country. White, blue, green, orange, rustic French country end table nightstand. $70. Wow. Oh, there's more. Wait, there's more angles. This is not an interactive image though, but we got 7 of them. Definitely did not come that way though. Or did it? I mean, it could be like a piece of modern art. I swear, that would probably fit in at some like Picasso restaurant. There is actually a restaurant in Las Vegas called Picasso. And maybe that could fit in there. It's modern pop art. Or maybe it was also just colored in magic marker. I really don't know. It'd be good to get some info on this. Any of the comments shed some light? I'm ashamed to say I clicked the thumbnails at the bottom to try to see different views. That was my first inclination. The bike barbecue. So one person can ride and another can grill, tandem style. Oh my God. I love it. That's actually kind of amazing. And look, like, this has got to be for some novelty event. Maybe it's a fundraiser, in which case this is great. There's no questioning why. It's just brilliant, and I hope that the burgers turned out well. It seems a little bit hazardous to have to actually carry the lid while you're cooking things, because I feel like you'd want 2 hands. Also, what if you hit a bump and you have to stabilize yourself, but you're holding a lid? There could be some hazards involved with this. I hope everything is strapped down nicely. Wouldn't that be the sickest if you could hit a jump and it was the perfect angle, or just a bump or whatever, and it flipped the burger? Sounds like something for a Dude Perfect video. Hook the barbecue onto the back of the bike and get some burger flips just by hitting bumps. That would be pretty sick. I'm not even gonna lie, I'd watch that. Acoustic, electric? Just couldn't decide. You know, that's a brilliant thumbnail. It's a thumbnail that actually doesn't spoil anything, because you can't really tell what it is until you open it up, and then it's like, oh wow. I don't think you get any of the acoustic elements on here, because you covered up the hole, which is pretty important for the sake of it being acoustic and all that stuff. So pretty sure this is electric only. It's like, you know, I like being able to play an electric guitar, but I just like the look of an acoustic so much more. They just look so classy. But I'll put a Fender, you know, pick guard on there with the Fender pickups and the Fender everything, and it'll be. Also, how's that vibrato gonna work? Like, can you imagine if someone who doesn't realize that that's not functional gets a hold of it and pushes down the vibrato and just rips the wood off? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Who the fork thought this was a good idea? Oh, this is on Craigslist. This is for sale? You're selling a fridge that has a urinal inside. What? Functionally urinal mounted inside a hollowed out refrigerator. Light inside comes on when doors opened. Currently not hooked up to plumbing or electric. Perfect for garage, barn, or man cave. Free to whoever wants to move it from my garage. Yeah, I assume you've been having some trouble getting any takers when you were trying to charge for it. So now it's just, please, get this fridge out of my garage, man. I don't want it here anymore. I don't know why I did this. My mom came over. She disowned me now because she saw this. Really didn't get it. She thought I needed help. And I really need to. Also, I like how there's a hand dryer on the shelf. Does it come with that too? Seems like a pretty important component. I love that it points upwards too, so as you're drying your hand, it just blows the water right into your face. How do you wash dishes? Crochet nails, yes or no? Isn't that just gonna get full of gunk and water and dirt and gross? It's just like, think of what happens to a Band-Aid after it's on your finger for a day, except on a colorful yarn on all your fingernails. Just ugh, that's gonna be so gross after like one day of doing anything. I've graded your toilet to Cat 5. Wait, what? I used Cat 6 to patch a toilet. You did what? I gotta read up on this one. Okay, so I was sharing a townhouse with 2 other people. The chain connecting the lever to the flushing mechanism in the main restroom broke, and the roads were too icy to dry to get a replacement. Fortunately, I had some Cat 6. So you tied it around there because you didn't have anything else that could fix it. You know what? In a pinch, I suppose that would work. I honestly, just from looking at the image, thought it was gonna be something else. I thought you were like, man, the Wi-Fi is really bad when I'm sitting on my toilet, and I just always love to be using my laptop while I'm on the toilet. So fortunately, I rigged up some Cat 6 so that when I'm sitting on the toilet with my laptop, I can plug directly in to play my video games while on the toilet, because, you know, sometimes you're in the middle of an intense session of League. It takes like an hour. Sometimes you gotta poop in the middle, and it would be a shame to lose connection and get a temporary suspension. It was made out of necessity. I thought that's what it was gonna be. These Lincoln earrings. You know, the thing about it is that from a material standpoint, they cost 1 cent to make, and I'm sure that you could probably sell these on Etsy for like a 10,000% markup. And well, I'm sure that accounts for some amount of cost, unless you cut the clasp out of there as well. But someone would wear these, whether or not wearing them out of irony or seriousness. I wonder what they used to cut it. Is that like a laser cutter? That's actually the most impressive part to me. I don't know how they did that. And dude, if you want to be really fashionable about them, you number them. You make sure that both the pennies are the same date, and you call them like the Lincoln earrings, the 1977 set, and that just makes it sound super classy. Because, you know, like with alcohol, they'll say, or wines, they'll be like, this is the 2009 batch. Well, these could be the 1977, even though it's nothing special. It's just you found random pennies. Hurricane prep. So I have a real life anecdote about this. I cannot comment because I have had to do this exact thing. Like, no joke, this exact thing on a window of mine. Wind was blowing in at the window. I still need to get it fixed. Not have proper weatherproofing, and water started coming in. I tried towels. The towels got completely soaked to saturation within like 5 minutes. Is exactly what it looked like, just with an opaque bag instead of a clear one. So you gotta do what you gotta do in a time of crisis, man. I applaud you. Gyroscopic grilling. That probably works really well, honestly, in getting things evenly cooked. You don't have to flip things around. That's kind of awesome, actually. That's just sick. That's super awesome. Oh, I don't cook, but I'd eat something that was cooked on that. Thought this belonged here. You know, it's like in a pinch, if you need something to hold your sandwich, then why not? I'm more impressed by these last few posts here. Well, not super impressed by the plastic thing, just I know why it needs to be done firsthand. But the gyroscopic barbecue, this looks pretty good. It's just the only problem is you also have to have some string and a button on hand as well, which I feel like if you're making a sandwich holder out of a milk container, you probably don't have those things on hand, so it might not work out, but I appreciate the effort. This one-way trip to the emergency room. Yeah, I'm not so sure about why you would do a thing like that. Maybe for a YouTube video? I feel like for a lot of things that you see in life, you can kind of justify it with, they were probably doing it for content on YouTube. You know? If it's weird, if it doesn't make any sense, it's something that you would watch. You would watch a video of someone attempting to ride that thing. And that's why it was made. Because they know that you would watch a video of someone attempting to ride that. I can't help but like be curious how that would play out. Or would like the back of the scooter drag and screw you up? Or no, probably just fall in line. I don't know. Now I want to ride it. Smart, but necessary? Question mark. This is smart. Oh, you're gonna do it with dog poop. Huh. Yeah, I guess the top comment kind of brings up a good point, which is the point of a hide key is so that other people can get into your house. And I would really like to see the explanation of you telling the person how to find the key. No, there's some fake dog poop right on the grass outside the house. No, I swear it's not actually. And then you actually have a dog and there's a real dog poop you forgot to pick up. And so they accidentally pick up that one first and pick up real dog poop. And then they hate you and never want to be your friend again. Nothing quite like homemade peanut M&Ms. I feel like this has to be a joke. They're hot gluing peanuts and M&Ms together. It's a joke for something. No one would ever do that. Also, can I make a recommendation? Not peanut M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms. Oh my god. It's like Reese's Pieces, but they're bigger and like just have more in each bite because they're a large. Reese's Pieces are small, but peanut butter M&Ms are like big. They're like the peanut M&Ms, but they're peanut butter instead of having a hard peanut in them. Oh, now you should have put some caramel in the hot glue gun. That would have been a good idea. Someone was throwing away this custom lamp. No idea why they didn't want to stick with it. It's like I have this very bougie looking glass crystal lamp. I want to make it look a little bit more rustic though. What should I do? Oh, I know. Let me get wood glue, because wood glue is yellow. That's definitely wood. I'm just gonna coat the entire thing in wood glue and actually throw wood on it. Why don't the glass and crystal and white cloth go well with my wood glue and stick? It's so bad. It's so bad. Here come all the Halloween DIYs. Okay, multiple cups, a lot of cups. Did you glue all the cups together? You're gluing the plates together. Okay. And now you. It's so bad. I thought at first it was gonna be like a joke to where, I don't know, someone's like, can I have a cup for my alcohol? And you're like, look, the cups are over there. And they try to pull one off and it's glued. It's like, oh, what a funny joke. Wow, we really got you. But nope, this could also go in This Is My Life Now. The woman's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh God. Or maybe she's the one who like made the video and the costume in the first place, in which case she's proud of it. Banana fan. What is this? This is not even DIY. This is just like people who were drunk. Like, well, I wonder what happens if we remove the blade from the fan and put a banana on it instead. Wouldn't that be funny? We should do that. And then they did it. I bet people on the internet would like it. It'd be a good Snapchat post. The latest in life hacks. Is this gonna be another costume thing? Wait. See, I was totally... It's like... I totally thought it was going a totally different direction. I was like, you're cutting out the place where that stuff is? Do you just want it to hang out? Is that what the whole deal is? Like, I don't get enough airflow through there, so I'm just gonna cut out the bottom so that it just dangles freely. Yeah, I don't think anyone is ever gonna do that. No one's ever gonna do that. Never. Maybe at a music festival, someone would do that. She rocks it pretty well. I'll give her that. Oh boy. Things can always get worse. Okay. It's another one of these meta joke posts. All right, I get you. Is this gonna be... That was great. I did not think that was going to work so well. Okay, you're going to iron an egg to scramble it. Okay, that... Where's this? Oh, God. That's like something out of a an infomercial. What do I do to clean up this toothpaste mess that I've just caused by just cutting the toothpaste tube in half? Have you ever accidentally cut your tube of toothpaste in half? Well, look no further. Oh my God, hot glue sandals. It's like those combat sandals at the beginning. That was pretty great. All right. Well, anyway, I think that's it for the last month of DIY. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Reddit-related videos. And subscribe if you're not already. If you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, it's linked to the outro over on Marin Music. All right. I'll see you next time.